one last little stream in before I call it a night. But you guys had heard me talking about this, and I had mentioned this a few times. Um, post slap heard around the world, and everybody was scratching their head, wondering what led to basically Will Smith smacking Chris Rock, and um, why was Chris Rock always taking swipes at Jada. And then lo and behold, Jada Pinkett wrote this book, and she basically said, well, one, she revealed that her and Will Smith have been separated since 2016, 2017. And she basically was saying this, she don't think it's a reason to get a divorce. Man, if you don't get out of here. But nevertheless, one of the things she mentioned in the book is that Chris Rock, you know, asked her out, even though she knew that that would be a problem, even though um, he knew that would have been a problem because he knows Will Smith. And um and, and basically, I guess she turned him down, and I guess he had an issue with this, and this is why he been like attacking her, which to me shows that Chris Rock is a mental midget. And it was funny, you had all these people babying him and hovering over him when he got slapped. And the more and more as this information comes out, the more and more he deserved to get what happened to him. You know, kind of like some backhand karma for like basically trying to, you know, go out with somebody that wife and stuff. And I just always suspected this about Chris Rock, and it made all the sense in the world when she revealed it. But like I said before, Chris Rock ain't no victim. He's definitely not no victim. You know, I remember how he viciously attacked Kyrie Irving, and then some of the stuff he done said in his comedy sets about, in particularly, black people, which I think is an unfair assessment, and kind of like opening up the floodgate for some of these white supremacists to think that they can openly say stuff about and to black people that they ain't got no business saying. And I'm just here to let y'all know, don't do it. And that's just real talk. But yeah, it was what I thought it was. And I kept saying this. I made videos saying, man, I believe Chris Rock tried to, shoot his shot at Jada Pinkett. And she probably turned him down. And probably Jada Pinkett, probably the way she turned Chris Rock down, he probably was feeling, disrespected. And he probably was upset about, about it. And that's why he continued to have these outbursts and these attacks on Jada Pinkett. And now the Oscar thing was something he calculated and probably premeditated, and it wasn't on the fly. So to me, it comes across as he purposely made that joke to try to humiliate Jada Pinkett. And then, to make a long story short, he was the only one that ended up getting humiliated. But then at the end of the day, Jada Pinkett Smith talks about, well, she didn't tell Will to defend her. Wow, some wife she is. Now it's kind of funny. You always hear black men getting attacked and getting questioned about our heart when it comes to defending the black woman, and that's a discussion for another day. Because we the only ones that's obligated, even though our women don't show us much respect via Jada Pinkett, via Sierra, but we're supposed to stick our necks out on the line for them and risk our life. Okay. But I find that very amusing. I just find that very amusing, that whole notion. But like I said, I wasn't surprised. I wasn't surprised by this at all. And this just shows you what a weak dude that Chris Rock really is. He a sucker, man. Chris Rock a sucker for that. Like, dude, take your rejection like a man and on to the next. Dude, it ain't even that serious, dude. So what? Like, bro, you supposed to be Chris Rock. Like, bro, you get your passport, become a passport, bro, something like that, man. But you just like really falling apart because she told you no. It hurt your feelings that bad, Brody, to where you like, oh, I'm gonna make jokes. I'm gonna make jokes about Jada Pinkett Smith. I'm gonna shut up, dude. Be quiet. Like I said, you ain't no real player, man. You supposed to be a player, man. A real G. Go just, brush your shoulders off and you know what I'm saying? Move on. So, like I said, looking back to the Oscars, now a lot of this is starting to make sense now. And I was always wondering, like, why is Chris Rock always dissing Jada Pinkett? And lo and behold, based off what was revealed in the book, now it all makes sense. But looking at Chris Rock, looking at his character, he weak. He a beta male, man. That's beta male stuff. What he did, it's just real beta male, and it was just goofy of him to even sit up there and have this kind of grudge against her. You was that mad. So, I just wanted to do a quick video about Chris Rock and what a weakling he is and a mental midget. And it was funny. People were saying Will Smith was a beta male. Well, you know what? So is Chris Rock. So is Chris Rock. Because he can't take his rejection like a man. He supposed to just move on to the next. But anyway, appreciate you guys listening. It's your boy Town Biz. I'm out.